In competition, every second counts. In sports, each day gives us unscripted drama. In a world championship, there can only be one winner. The 2006 gymnastics season has come down to this. It's the 39th FIG Gymnastics World Championships. 1,400 gymnasts from 70 countries will battle for gold here in the bustling harbor city of Aarhus, Denmark, a place where old world culture and history meets the new traditions of modern Europe. Today, this is the site of the Gymnastics World Championships. From the NGRI Arena, hi again, everyone. I'm Craig Elston, packed house in place. Bart Connors will be our guide for today's events. We start with the men's vault.
A full house on hand today, 4,200 people here in Aarhus. A very knowledgeable and appreciative gymnastics crowd. Here are the vault finalists. Dmitry Kasparovich, 29 years of age, from Minsk, qualified first into the final. Celebrated his 29th birthday here in Aarhus last Sunday. Here's a guy who tore his Achilles tendon at the 2003 World Championships in Anaheim.
Nice double front half.
Finally, somebody put one of those down.
Great block. You can see him spot the floor and put his feet right on it.
(16.25). Kasparovich had a 16.475 to qualify into this final. So, as we've seen time and time again, it really comes down to who can put two vaults on their feet consistently. Good chance for Kasparovich to get a medal here.
Soup double pike.
Nice.
Two good vaults.
Both of his vaults, a 7.0 difficulty rating. The hardest difficulty you can get on vault is 7.0. So just on start value alone, a big advantage for Kasparovich. Forget about the fact that he actually landed him. 16.312. Kasparovich into the lead. Fabian Hambuchen, the 19-year-old, qualified 7th into this vault final. He won the all-arounds bronze medal. And boy, wasn't that fun to watch.
It was sensational.
You know, his quote after the meet was, "This was the best competition I ever did. It was my first big medal, and I hope it will continue. It has been the best day of my life." And it sure was.
Uchenko 2.5. He stuck that vault in the all-around finals.
12th in the 2005 World Championships on this event. I remember we saw him a few years ago in Bremen. He was just a junior. And they kept thinking, boy, this kid has some potential. But it's exciting to see a guy who has potential realize it.
And actually use it.
And use it, right. 16.075.
It's a great name, Wolfgang.
Yeah. Okay. Can he put another vault on his feet?
Soup double full.
And a big difference in difficulty rating of the vaults, this vault, as opposed to the second vault of Kasparovich. This vault only a 6.2 for the double twister. So just on start value alone.
Yeah, I mean, if you do two big vaults, you have the highest start value. It's going to be hard to beat.
15.825. He will move into second because of his good technique, but it might be all academic because here is the man. Marian Dragulescu, he'll be performing his first vault, the one that's named after him. 16.5. You see, that's a 7.0 start value. That Jury A score, the start value, the highest start value you can get on the vault is a 7.0. Be interesting to see what he comes up with his second vault. Oh!
He does a Randy. He adds another half twist.
Another full twist.
Another full twist. I'll
Outstanding.
tell you right now.
You know, some guys just have a feel for certain events. What is it about this guy? He has the power and strength, of course, but can you put your finger on why he's so darn good there?
He's just powerful.
Yeah?
He's powerful and quick, and that's what you need to be on this event.
2 vaults with 7.0 difficulty, 16.487.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to
Comfortably
be
in the
beating
lead.
that.
Wow. All right, thank you, Blaine Wilson, for your insightful and funny commentary during the men's vault. We see the winners there, Dragulescu, Kasperovic, and our buddy Fabian Hambuchen of Germany had the meet of his life and scores another medal at these World Championships.
A great way to start off the competition, and there's plenty more to come. Up next, the women take on the balance beam when we return to Aarhus, Denmark for more of the World Championships. Welcome back to the NGRI Arena here in Aarhus, Denmark. Up next, it's the women's balance beam final. Our Bart Karner about to be joined by Tasha Swikert as we bring you the start list. Already, Steliana Nistor from Romania has performed. She's come out with a score of 14.575. Let's see if that sets the beam. A young Canadian about to perform next.
Next up, Elise Hoffner-Hibbs from Canada.
She's 17 from Mississauga, Ontario. Carol Angela Orchard, her coach. That was nice.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Qualified 7th into this final, tied with Vanessa Ferrari. She has a signature combination. Let's see if she goes for it here. Side aerial, layout, layout. Nice.
Wow.
That's so hard.
So impressive.
To take a side aerial skill and immediately connect it to 2 layouts, the chance for error on that is enormous.
You're telling me. Nice.
Canadian women finished 14th in the team competition.
Illusion.
This is great.
She's got a lot of unique skills in this routine. Double turn.
You don't see a lot of those. She finished 16th in the all-around. Won the balance beam at the 2006 Commonwealth Games. So she's been in this situation before, but certainly not when a world medal is at stake.
Round up, double back dismount. Beautiful routine.
Wasn't that great?
You see here her side aerial, layout perfectly.
Awesome.
Straight on the balance beam. It's very refreshing and outstanding for me to see countries like Canada and countries who are not so known to be at the top to have girls like this come out and do unique beam routines and hit them amazingly.
6.3 is her difficulty score, 15.475. She'll go into the lead. Isanja Izbasha, the 16-year-old from Bucharest, qualified 3rd. She's the all-around bronze medalist. The Romanian women finished 4th in the team competition. A disappointment. They were very excited to earn a bronze medal in the all-around with Izbasha.
Very nice combination series. Front aerial, backhand, turn layout, step out.
Now this quick, aggressive style is really more what you expect from the Romanian athletes. Even when they might be a little off, they keep the movement going, never tentative on beam. Like there.
It's almost like a bicycle. You keep riding, you're gonna Stay on. You stop.
You're going to eventually fall off.
Right to the gravel.
That's a good analogy. I never heard that before. Keep moving.
That's right.
Scored a 15.55 in qualifying. Good score.
Very nice front
A lot of
flip.
stuff in this routine.
Full turn with the leg up. We've seen a lot of those turns this World Championships.
There's an indication of where they're valued in the new code of points. Nice triple
Beautiful
full.
triple full.
She almost over-rotated a triple full.
She really did.
When was the last time you've seen that?
Just in case the judge might want to take an under-rotation deduction.
Well,
There's no
not
way
only
she's doing that.
because if you don't quite make it all the way to 3 twists, they only give you credit for 2.5. So she was making sure they were going to give her the full triple. Sandra Izbasha. Romanian national. She was first on beam. European Championships. She earned the bronze medal this year.
I see a lot of potential for their young girls.
15.55. 6.4 degree of difficulty for Izbasha. She'll move into the lead.
A great performance by Izbasha puts her in the lead, but a slight stumble may open the door for our top qualifier. China's Nan Zhang hits the beam next. We're back with the conclusion of the women's balance beam event. 4 performances completed so far, but 2 of the world's best yet to take the beam.
Izbasha remains in the lead for Romania as we get set to see Irina Krasnianskaya from Cherkasy, Ukraine. She lives in Kiev, trains at their national training center. Qualified second into these finals behind Chinese Zhang Nan. Very elegant, beautiful, fluid movement from Irina.
Gorgeous. Series of a round off back layout. She did it excellent. Nice height and straight body.
The last Ukrainian to win a medal on the balance beam back in 2002 at Debrecen. World Championships in Hungary. It was Irina Yarotskaya. Oh, a couple of balance checks.
Round off double pike dismount. Nice job.
2004 Olympian seemed to disappear in 2005. Did not see her in the Europeans or World Championships. But the quality of the Ukrainian gymnastics is they're well known for their polish, elegant lines and execution. This is clearly a part of their coaching system. Beautiful form. The A jury comes up with a 6.5. The execution scores range from 9.0 to 9.4. And you see Krasnianskaya's score. Zhang Nan now from China.
Solid. That was a full twisting swing down.
Qualified first into the final. Oh,
She wobbled on a dance pose.
Training balance beam yesterday, she was injured. In fact, she had to be carried off the floor. There was some concern whether she would even compete in today's final.
Blocked there on her series. Looked as though she was supposed to do a layout step out of that back handspring.
Completely left it out. Last Chinese gymnast to win a world championship on the balance beam was Fang Yi. She did it in 2003 in Anaheim. She did not make the team here. That's how deep the Chinese program is. A world champion athlete didn't even make their squad for these world championships.
Double pike for the dismount.
That's really an unfortunate situation for Shang Nan.
She started the beam routine with solid skills, and then I just feel like her mental game, she was not in her groove and let down. But who knows what that's attributed to.
All in all, it's still been a fantastic world championships for the Chinese team, but not the best individual event finals.
I'm still so impressed with China and the team all-around competition, their consistency, because they really pulled it together for the team night, but you see in these individual finals, the typical Chinese mistakes that we see over and over again through the years are, you know, coming up to the surface.
All right, good job for Irina Krasnyanskaya from Ukraine. She's going to get the gold medal. Romanian Izbasha the silver.
Tremendous performances by all the women, but Ukraine takes the gold. Up next, the men hit the parallel bars when we return to Denmark. Welcome back to the FIG Gymnastics World Championships. Up next, the start list for the men's parallel bar competition. We've got a world-class field lined up with some of Eastern Asia's best, starting with China's Wei Yan. Let's head downstairs.
I'm Bart Connor along with Blaine Wilson calling the action here live from these World Gymnastics Championships. Yang Wei already won a gold medal with his Chinese team, and he is the reigning world all-around champion. A chance to score a little more gold here on parallel bars where the Chinese excel.
And he has a great routine. Just here with a peach half to handstand. Nice peach to a giant double pike. A little off on that first peach half to handstand. Nice looking tip out. Right into a Healy.
Qualified second into this final.
To a giant double back. Nice Peters. So far, so good. And into his dismount. A little bit of a step at the end.
This is his first time in the finals on parallel bars, the world championship level.
See a lot of underbar work done on this event.
$16.075 for the first performer. 6.6 is his difficulty score. Yang Wei sets the bar pretty high. 2005, Tomita was the world all-around champion. Finished second here to Yang Wei, who happens to have the lead on this event. He also earned a bronze with the Japanese team. In the Olympics, he got the silver medal. P-bars.
Very nice peach half to handstand to a lock arm peach. Into a giant front of prize double back. Right into a giant double back. So quick and strong on this event. Stutz to beyond 1 1/4. Setting up for his dismount. I think that'll be the winner.
It's like a dart going into a dartboard.
In the all-around finals, he tried to land so many dismounts. Straight
Oh,
legged.
15.95. 6.3 his difficulty value. So based on the difficulty value, behind Yang Wei, who holds on to the lead. Wang Chu Yu, the 22-year-old from Korea, qualified 7th. This is his first world championship. He was 5th in the all-around at the Asian Championships this year.
Lock arm peach to handstand. Right into a giant double tuck. Nice looking to pelt. Right into a pike marsui.
Good form.
Ely. Moving from skill to skill very well. Right into a tuck marsui. And those are so hard on your arms. Back toss to 1 rail. Very nice. There's some different skill you don't see every day.
Right.
Into a double pike with a little hop. Pretty good routine. Good looking skill. Back toss to 1 rail.
He had a 15.75 in the preliminaries. $15.95 puts him in 2nd place. All right, one more guy to go. Solakidis from Greece. He's got a cool routine because he does some unusual skills. We saw him in front of his home countrymen in Patras, Greece in 2002 win the gold medal. And boy, when you see a Greek guy win in Greece, boy, they know how to party.
Nice peach to front prize Diamondov. Very nice. Front prize Makut's. Right into a Healy. To a front prize double pike. I'd say he's strong in the front prize position.
I guess so.
With Diamondov. Diamondov 1 1/4.
This is nice.
Very nice. Right into a double pike and sticks it. Wow.
My goodness.
Front prize double pike. Those bars almost look too close for him.
Yeah, they're narrow, aren't they?
But I guess when you're doing that many front up prizes, you want them narrow.
The gymnasts are allowed to set the bars. Usually it's a rough estimate based on your shoulder width. He keeps them very narrow, which allows him
to push down for all the front up prize skills that he does.
Exactly. 15.925. He goes to 4th.
Wow.
Yang Wei gets the gold. Tomita adds... Oh, they tie. Okay, good. Tomita gets the silver. Yu Won Chul ties for the silver with Tomita.
This performance by China's Wei Yang, bringing home gold here in Denmark. Up next, the women put on a show in the floor routines. Welcome back to Aarhus and the FIG Gymnastics World Championships. Now it's time for the women's floor event. Our first 2 competitors, Deanne Dos Santos and Laís Souza of Brazil, have already competed. And Up next, it's the United States' young Natasha Kelly. Let's head down to the floor for more.
Natasha Kelly, the 16-year-old, originally out of Baton Rouge, now living and training in Katy, Texas with Dan and Ashley Baker. Second in the all-around at the U.S. Championships and fourth on the floor this year. She competed in the qualifying round, but not the team finals for the U.S. here. So a big moment for Natasha Kelly.
Opens out with a strong double layout.
She said her role model is Mary Lou Retton, and her gymnastics goal is to win a world or an Olympic medal. She has a chance today if she can hit.
This is pretty cool music, Bart.
Like it. Actually, her favorite event is beam, but she's selling her floor performance well.
You can hear the crowd in the background clapping to her music. You can tell they like it. Nice double turn. Here for a third pass. Whip, whip. To a 2.5. Nicely done. And a double pike. The solid landing to finish it out.
Excellent tumbling for 16-year-old Natasha
Great
Kelly.
job.
Natasha Kelly delivered.
It's definitely an exciting moment when, you know, after team prelims, I'm sure she thought she was done competing. And then days later, hey, get back out there and
You're right.
practice a little floor. You're up. You're doing pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. She'll be in second place with that score of 15.3. She's behind Diane Dos Santos. This could be a highlight. Vanessa Ferrari, the world all-around champion, and she does a big move right here, the double-double. Nice.
Flawless. Comes back with a full in. You know, most gymnasts finish their passes and they land and they have a controlled step to finish. Vanessa likes to stick it cold and
She doesn't step back.
no,
right?
and that's extremely impressive. That's total control right there.
More like a guy. They have to land everything with 2 feet. Women can step back with a lunge to control a landing, and it's not a significant deduction or no deduction at all, depending on how they do it.
Triple twist. Okay. You see she took a big hop forward, almost went out of bounds, but just saved it. Triple turn.
Didn't make that. That would be a
No,
deduction.
That's going to be a deduction.
Well, she certainly won't get the value of a triple turn, which is what she was hoping to for her A difficulty score. And maybe a deduction as well for falling out of it. All right.
Yeah. Great routine, though. You gotta love watching this girl. She's
Get this, her coach, Enrico
total
Casella,
package.
he calls her the cannibal because she likes to eat up the competition. Been a historic performance for this young lady at these World Championships.
The Cannibal's been tearing it up throughout this meet, and she's got the lead in the floor routines. But the United States' Jana Bieger yet to perform when we return to Denmark. One American yet to perform as we return for the finale of the women's floor event from Denmark.
Alicia Sacramone from the United States, the reigning world champion, did not qualify into the final. And as we've said all week long, everyone's adjusting to these new interpretations. And on May 19th of this year, new interpretations came out, and it's possible that the routine for Sacramone was not choreographed to fit the latest interpretation of the rules. Jana Bieger now for the U.S. on the floor.
Great 2 first passes, opened up with a double layout, and came back with a solid landing on her second pass. Arabian double front, beautiful landing.
She qualified
Great
fourth.
height. I'm very proud of Jana for her dance. She has really come far. I remember back in 2004, my last year with Elite and the national team, and Marta was just struggling to get her to have expression and really show it off, and she was just really too robotic, and now she's starting to look like a pretty good dancer.
You mentioned Marta. That's Marta Caroli, the national team coordinator for the U.S. program. Wow.
Beautiful double pike.
You're right. She's always had the power, but to see the polish now is nice.
Great routine for Jana.
This has been a great World Championships for this young lady.
Here's the replay of her double pike. And what was so amazing about her double pike was she got so much pop and height off the floor. Usually don't see it, but this extra oomph, it really puts an exclamation on routine.
And at the end of the routine, to get that quickness off the floor, how about that? Good enough for first place right now. 6.3 the start value, 15.55 for Jana Bieger. Could she be winning another medal at these World Championships? Jana Bieger looking real good right now. Except Chung Fei. Qualified first at a 15.475. And man, can she tumble. She can do a double twisting, double back somersault like Ferrari. Let's see if she goes for it.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
You can't decide who does it better, Ferrari or Chung Fei.
Both world class.
Whip to a triple twist.
Shorty has a gold with the team here and a gold in the vault.
Nice little side pass of a double twist. That's a new requirement in the new code that, so a lot of girls fulfill it by doing side passes. We used to see that a lot in the guys, and now that side pass is very apparent in the girls' routines. Switch ring, switch sleep.
She was fourth in the Olympics in Athens on floor. A lot of gymnastics experts disappointed with that result because she really does have it all. Explosive tumbling, great combinations, quality dance, and a full-in pike at the
for her
end.
last pass.
Oh my goodness.
Did she compete that the other day, Bart?
I don't remember what she did at the end of her floor routine. I think she did. Isn't that something?
That was amazing.
So expect her to move into first place. There will be one performer to go after her, and that is Beth Tweddle from Great Britain. As of yesterday, Beth, the new world champion on the bars. 15.875. 6.4 difficulty level. There's only one performer to go, which means Jana Bieger, regardless, will get one more medal at these championships. Beth Tweddle, the final gymnast on the floor of these World Championships, the final performance of these entire World Championships for the women. The 21-year-old from Johannesburg, South Africa, lives in Liverpool, competes for Great Britain.
1.5 step out. Arabian double front. The other day we saw her, she actually did it in the pike position. Today it looks like she tucked her knees. Couldn't tell if it was a mistake or not, or if it was planned.
I'm buying it.
I'm buying it as well. Performed it clean, why not?
There's the pike Arabian in front. A little short on that tour jeté.
Yes, especially on the dance, you want to make sure you actually overspin the dance combinations, because a lot of times, although your body might be straight when you take off, your foot can be turned to the side, and the judges are at foot level, and they do start your turns and your jumps where your foot is turned. So you got to make sure that if your body's straight and your foot's turned in to the right, you got to finish where your foot was turned.
So don't cheat it, in other words. Right?
Yeah, don't cheat it.
They'll catch you on those.
And they're at foot level, so it's real easy for them.
It's part of the reason why Alicia Sacramoni's not in this competition. There was some controversy as to whether her dance requirements fulfilled the new Code of Points regulations.
She does it with perfection.
Oh, and she moves to fourth. 15.425. So it's Chung Fei, Jana Bieger, Vanessa Ferrari, the medalists, and the final women's apparatus at these 2006 World Championships, the floor exercise.
Great performance by Jana Bieger, but she comes up just short, settling for silver in the floor. Coming up next, it's our final event from Denmark, the men's the NGRI Arena in Denmark. It's time for our final event, men's high bar. Marian Dragulescu and Sung Kim have already performed. Let's head down to the floor with Bart Connor.
Tomita now. We saw him fall on the high bar in the team competition. That has no effect on the scores of this event.
Absolutely. But I think he's pretty tough as nails. I think he'll come back and should do a fairly good routine right here.
Qualified third into this final with a 15.625. Yes.
Nice tuck, Coleman. Very nice in bar to Rabako to full spin to a Markelov.
Oh!
Trying to set up the in bars a little bit too much.
Good save.
Good save. A lot of endo work right here. Very nice dismount.
Whoa. Tomita did a nice job today. The 26-year-old from Osaka is coached by Minoru Kano. Last year's Worlds, he was 8th place. Well, right now he's in first. 15.55, but of course his distinction is the only guy to stay on the bar to this point.
Absolutely. And that might help.
That will certainly help. Takehiro Mori. Saw him on the parallel bars. The 22-year-old from Osaka.
Starts out with a nice Coleman. Right into a Thomas. To a Rabako to mix grip. Into a Stalder, layout to Tkachev.
Nice.
Very nice.
In good form. There's a nice flow to this routine. He doesn't top off everything at the handstand. He kind of pushes it past, but it keeps the momentum going nicely. Oh, no!
Such a good routine. It's a shame.
Oh.
That's almost heartbreaking. Very nice Stalder laid out to Tkachev. See, setting up for his dismount. Just didn't turn over quite enough. Tries to stretch for the floor.
We saw this from another one of the Japanese team members. Didn't quite get rotated.
Yep.
14.875 for Mori. / 23-year-old Vlasios Maras from Athens, qualified in second. 2-time world and 3-time European champion. And he won in 2002, and then last year in Melbourne, Australia, placed 5th. Ironically, he's performing a move done by his closest rival, Alyas Pagan.
Nice lines, nice swing, very quick. Setting up for his release.
Oh,
and there it is.
Man!
There it is. And he barely hung on to that.
That's a little guy with long fingers.
Yes, it is.
Man.
Stalder Rabako to eagle grip. Nice full twisting one arm. Endo to mix.
Okay, will he go for the triple twisting double layout? No, just double.
Double, but stuck.
Here it is again.
Right here. Whoa.
15.8. 6.2 start value. 25-year-old Philippe Rizzo from Sydney, now training in Canberra. Qualified first, had a 15.85. If he can match that score, he can go into first place today as well.
Starts out with a nice full talk. Right into a Markelov. Long way Indo, full spin to L, or full spin to eagle grip. So far, so good. Setting up for his release.
Oh,
which is yeah.
Sweet. That was out there too.
Yeah, he had to reach out to catch that.
Hey, now we're seeing a contest.
That was a great routine.
I really like his release combination. (16.125), 6.6 difficulty. Philippe Rizzo goes into the lead. As you see the final results in the final event.
What a performance by Australia's Philippe Rizzo, the only athlete to cross the 16-point mark. He takes home gold, followed by Slovakia's Pagan and Greece's Vlasios Maras. Over 4,200 people packed the stands here in Aarhus for the premier event of the 2006 season. The world's top gymnasts pushed themselves for their very best, from brilliance on the beam to the power and grace of the floor routines. In the end, gold was the prize, along with the title of world champion. I'm Craig Elston. We'll see you next time here on World Championship Sports, where champions are defined.